Hey friends, welcome to my vlog. This is vlog number 50. We are halfway through the 100 videos uh, plan or whatever. So, this is a Monday and I'm in my sauna hiding from everybody where it's quiet. I'm actually thinking about turning this little sitting room into a a vlog studio. I have a table over here that I can use as to put my camera on, and probably need to put some light in here. And then I have this sitting area, but I'm going to maybe put a chair over there, set up the background over here so it doesn't look like a sauna, maybe do some sort of a screen of some sort, or I don't know. Anyway, that's I was thinking about doing that because I constantly have to look for a place where I can go and do the vlog. When I'm not on my walk, um, I either have to do it outside or in the kids' schoolroom or in the car. But it'd be nice to have a nice, steady location for my vlogs. Maybe I'll do that. But for now, this is where we're at. And I'm going to tell you today how we bought the house we're in and how it was quite a process. So it all begins, I think, in 2013 when we used to live in a duplex. We paid rent. And my wife liked living in the rental. Um, but I kept trying to talk her into buying a house. And so finally I talked her into it, or at least into looking. And we started looking around in Spokane Valley. That's where we lived, in the duplex, and we really liked the area, and so we wanted to stay there. So we started looking for a house there. This was back in 2013, I think. Uh, the house prices were normal, I guess, back in those days. Um, I don't know if we felt like it was normal. It was a lot of money back then for us. But the idea was, what we wanted to do is to take the monthly payment that we're paying for the rental and trade it or get a house, a mortgage where we would pay the same amount of money except for our own place. And so we had a certain budget in mind that we wanted to stay under, so we could do that. So our mortgage payment would stay the same as our rental. Um, and unfortunately, even in those days, our budget was very low, um, compared to what was available in Spokane Valley. We could probably easily buy a house like that in Spokane, in some neighborhoods in Spokane. But the area we wanted to be in, houses were higher, house prices were higher. Um, but we kept looking. We looked at some houses that needed work, and we almost bought one house. It was older house. It needed work, but it had good square footage. It was in the area we liked, um, it was good. But we were praying about it, if we should or shouldn't buy it, and we decided to go ahead and give a offer, and we gave the offer, and I'm trying to remember what happened. Um, I think we got outbid by somebody else, and so that house ended up not being ours. And it was kind of bittersweet because we were concerned that there was a bunch of work that the house needed, and we um, didn't have the capacity to do the work. And so we'd have to basically live in the house as is while trying to fix things, and it was going to be a long time of fixing the house not being finished, having to live in that. Um, that's no fun. So we were kind of we really wanted to buy the house, but at the same time we're concerned that there was a lot of work to be done. So the house got uh, taken away from us by somebody else. They outbid us, so uh, it was bittersweet. But we continued to look, and it took us. We were looking for 2 years. We were actively looking at houses and just looking for a house that's within our budget. We looked at some houses that was over our budget, but it was like we didn't want to buy it because we had to stay within that budget. Um, then one day I thought, you know what? Let's look across the border in Idaho. Um, there's this city called Post Falls that's like right across. So Spokane is near the Idaho border, but Spokane Valley is like literally between Spokane and the border. And Post Falls is right after you pass uh, the border right into Idaho. That first little town is Post Falls. So we decided to look there, and the realtor that we had was not licensed in Idaho, so we were just basically looking around at houses without a realtor, um, and we found a house we wanted to look at, and we contacted the realtor, but he wasn't available to come show it to us, so he sent us somebody else. Um, and this lady came out and showed us the house. Um, and the house was good. It was in the newer neighborhood, um, but it was a little bit too small. The bathroom, uh, the main bathroom was kind of small, and we have 4 girls, so they need lots of space. So we decided to pass on that one. But this realtor lady, her name is Gretchen. Um, she asked us, what we're looking for, and really did a good job finding out what we wanted. And the next day, she called us and said there's another house on the same street that she thinks it has what we need. And so we went and looked at it, and it was a perfect house. There was a couple of concerns about it, but overall, it wasn't major stuff. One concern was that there is a divider between the kitchen and the living room. We wanted to have, an open space, but it was a half wall, so it went 8. So the ceiling is vaulted, and the divider wall goes up 8 feet and then it stops. So it's open above, but it covers the living room area. So we didn't like that, but everything else was great. And we decided to put it on offer. and we ended up buying this house uh, at a perfect price. As a first-time home buyer in Idaho, we also got some sort of a down payment assistance, which helped us take another 5 grand off the house price. And I believe it was a grant. It was a $5,000 grant for first-time home buyers. And so we bought this house and we moved into it, and it's a really good house. That wall is still, you know, bothering us, but and we already thought about moving the wall or taking the wall out. And if we do that, we have to flip the kitchen around. So currently, it's not all the way to the other end of the house. It's kind of in the middle because there's like a breakfast nook after it. So there's living room, wall, kitchen, and the breakfast nook. So if we get rid of the wall, then we have to flip the kitchen around towards the other end of the room. Excuse me, and get rid of the breakfast nook. Which wouldn't be that hard to do if it wasn't for the fact that our house is built on a slab. And to move any kind of plumbing, we'd have to break the concrete and rerun it underground, and that's a big deal and lots of work. So it might still happen sometime, or maybe it won't. We don't know. We have other stuff to deal with. Another thing is when we moved in, there was this awkward closet sticking out into the living room. The living room is not big as it is, but it had this closet that was facing towards the bedroom hallway, but it was sticking out. The back of the closet was sticking out into the living room. I don't know why they designed the house like that. It wasn't something somebody added. It was designed that way. So we got rid of that. Like, that was the first thing we did, is we took out that closet and opened up the living room, and it opened up the opening into the hallway where the bedrooms are. It was a really good move. That closet went all the way up in the living room. We have the vaulted ceiling, so the closet went all the way up to the top of the vaulted ceiling. So we broke all that down. We had to patch the ceiling and the wall where it was attached. The ceiling in this house has the skip trowel type of ceiling, where they put mud on the trowel and they go quickly move it across the ceiling, and it creates this pattern. And I can't find anybody that knows how to do skip trowel to patch that spot for me. I tried to do it myself. I couldn't get it done right. I had somebody come out and that said that they know how to do it, and they tried doing it, and it was not good. And anybody else that actually knows how to do this right, they won't do a small job. So I don't know what to do about it. We made it look okay. When it's all white, it's not going to be visible, but that's something I still need to do, is finish the ceiling. Oh, we also took the lights out and put LED pot lights in the dining room, the kitchen, and the living room. So the living room used to have a chandelier type of a light fixture. We got rid of that. And then the kitchen had some rail with some lights on it that were really outdated. Got rid of that. So I patched up all the spots, got all the lights in, and I still have to finish up uh, the patching of the where the closet used to be. There's still a couple of things I need to finish, and then we need to paint the ceiling. But yeah, we bought that house back in 2015. This was right before all the prices went crazy. And now our house more than doubled in price. So we were thinking to sell it and take the profits out. But the problem is that what do you do after that? Where do you go? To buy another house is going to cost the same amount of money to buy the same type of a house. So you can't really upgrade unless you move to like South Dakota or something, or North Dakota. Um, so yeah, we're just sitting here living in this house and making the best of it for now. Not sure what else we can do. Um, for now, we're just gonna be here and enjoy it. That's my story about the house and how we bought it. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe and leave me some comments. Okay, I will see you in tomorrow's video. Bye.